this is like another level of pending volcanic doom. Hopefully the base holds up because it is full of metal screws. Toxic sulfuric fumes we've been breathing in. Alright, hello y'all. Today I'm coming to you from Mount Hood, Oregon. It's windy, it's cold, and it smells like sulfur due to the fact that it's an active volcano. And we're just doing a little ski tour from the top of Palmer Lift up to the base of the glacial capped crater. I'm being pretty conservative today, due mostly to the fact that the gear I'm using is not something you can buy at any mountaineering outlet. As y'all can see right now, I'm on a homemade split board. This is my old Rome Mechanic park board that I have sawed in half in my grandfather's workshop.
All right, we are past the point of no return.
And installed some split board hardware. Shout out to the Voile DIY Split Kit. And we're just gonna go up there to the crater and then ride down through some sick kind of semi-backcountry spots all the way down. So yeah, that's gonna be our little ski tour. Check out this valley. We got Mount Jefferson in the background. It's gonna be so sick. All right, y'all, we're just continuing to head up. The weirdest thing about this board is that since it's a park board, sometimes it's almost too bendy for touring. Like it bends in such a way, like when you're going through spots where it goes up and down, that just kind of makes it a little strange. It's also shorter than most touring boards, but we're making do. Look at that cliff, isn't it? Incredible. Yeah, so just looking at the map to try and figure out the best way around this rise, it looks like it kind of mellows out if you go, like there's a path you can take to the left and it will go around that kind of icy ridge there. So that's the path that we're gonna take. I'd say we're about halfway to our goal destination of the base of Crater Rock. So yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing, y'all. We got the crater here. We're just on top of this ridge and it drops in, clean drop off into this bowl or gully more like. It's this is about as comfortable as I feel getting to that edge. The snow's pretty firm, but it is warming up, so I'm gonna keep my distance. But that looks like a super stout drop in. Problem is I just don't know if we can get back to the resort from over there, but we'll figure it out at the top.
Made it, let's go.
All right, y'all, so we just made it around Crater Rock to the volcanic caldera of Mount Hood. There's still a little ways that people can go up, but we have, if I can turn around, as you can see behind me, there's some crevasses and the terrain starts to get really steep. And I do not have an axe or a rope or crampons. So we're just gonna stop here. Yeah, so here we are. As you can see, there's some substantial crevassing in the snow. And this is our volcanic crater. This is where all the, toxic sulfuric fumes we've been breathing in all day are coming from. As you can see, there's some seeping out of the rocks there as well. Yeah, we made it to the crater, bro.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it was worth it to hike this extra 100 feet.
Yeah, we're just up here. We're gonna transition now and start heading down. Okay, so we're starting to transition now. I have my mask up because you can see all this gas coming out of the crater. Just gonna take my board off. Start taking the skins off and everything. So this is my second time ever splitboarding. The first time I did it back up in Revelstoke, BC, but I had some binding malfunctions. So this is going to be the first time doing a real descent with working gear on this board. And then most of the other touring I've done has been on skis. And I mean, I'm kind of an aggressively mid skier, to be honest, so I'm glad to be getting out here on the snowboard. Holy shit, the smoke is bad. And I thought walking through whole crowds of middle schoolers vaping was hard on the lungs. This is a whole other animal. This might even be worse than Shanghai. Oh shit. Fuck. Encountered a slight technical error, but yeah, the more you look at this setup, the worse it gets. What's happened is my connector piece was moved in while I was touring, trying to get an edge in. So now gotta kind of push it back out. All right, we're able to put the piece back into place. Galen loosened it up for me. I mean, he put it back into place. I loosened it up for him, obviously. Just gonna put the board back together. It's probably hard to hear because of the wind, but the volcano is hissing a little in the background. So I'm getting really antsy to go down, to tell you the truth. Big rails are scary, but this is another level of impending volcanic doom, kind of gonna heat up the snow, and we're all gonna be going for a ride. Bindings, it's just a regular kind of park binding. Regular park binding, sorry about that. Screwed into the this base plate here, so it just slides onto the pucks. Like so, just like any split board. Just like that. And then we're like a fucking Geiger counter up here. God. That in, get the other one out. Okay, so I put the board together. This is what it looks like on the bottom. The longer you look at it, the worse it gets. So this is all I'm gonna show. I'm gonna just put her down because of all the extra metal, she's really heavy. So I'm glad the snow's nice and firm. All right, y'all, it's time to bid the crater goodbye. We're gonna start our descent. We're just gonna traverse right, and then see what the best way to make our way down is. Hopefully this base holds up because it is full of metal screws.
Almost a gate for a moment, huh? Glove slides literally all the way to the bottom. Alright, 3, 2, 1, drop. The snow's so firm and so bumpy, but it's like wet at the same time. Tighten my backpack up. There we go. Get up onto this ridge.
Just changes the center of balance ever so slightly. To the point where, like with catching air and stuff, it's just a little weird. Some people ride with backpacks on all the time though. I think the like smoothest line it's possible to do would be to just hang right.
Yeah. And then of course we have magic file we can count underneath the couch thing right there.
Yeah. Yeah, the snow's much cleaner here. Oh, now I wonder if I can, the snow has the right character to, not quite. A little soupy for the Reaver cars. Ah, hit a little divot there. Yee-hoo! Tail clip came off, that's fine, just riding a swallowtail. Back on the groomed snow and just kind of cruise a little bit.
All right, y'all, that concludes the video. We made it down Mount Hood. I've switched back to my park board now and I'm just ripping the mountain. But for now, thanks an awful lot for watching and I'll see y'all next time.